wanted to answer a couple of questions for people about how I set up my hammocks and what I look for, things like that. First off, on trees, this one, a thinner tree, but what I want to do is I push against it, and I'm not able to bend it. I don't know if this is in the camera view. I can wiggle that tree. If I can wiggle it, it's going to bow under my weight and not be suited. Probably going to go to that tree over there, which is further than I might normally want. I'd probably want it about here. But you're never going to find, as a rule, the exact distance you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push those branches out of the way. I will return them when I'm done. We're going to discuss configuration for stealth and for how I would normally camp. So, I generally, me personally, and this is just my own preference, I like my hammock about nipple height. So this is my clip, my mule tape. You've seen this in other videos. So, put it on, and I don't need to wrap the entire length. Put a couple wraps around, and from this point it's just like tying your shoes. I can put it above it or below it, doesn't matter. It sucks into a pocket. Tucks into its own pocket. I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to clip the quick connect part of the hammock. Okay, we're back here under my tarp protecting my camera. I wanted to show you what we got. This is my hammock. I'm getting it set up. I already had it up once. Decided I need to take it down and shoot this. So these are how I suspend it. If you haven't seen it before. Okay, this clip, which you can get, I don't remember, it's like $2.50 or something at Walmart. It's rated at working load of 315 pounds. So that's going to support more than my weight. This white cordage here, 2,100 pound, I believe it is, mule tape. So I'm going to start by putting it against a tree. I'm going to hold it here, wrap my mule tape around the tree and tie it off in a simple little knot. That'll be on the camera. Once I do that, I can connect my hammock to it, walk the hammock and the other clip to the opposite tree, and then once that's in place, I can decide how far apart we are and how much room I need, how much drop and all that. We'll cover that more in a bit. But I wanted you to see what my setup is. We got 2 clips here, rated at 318 each, with the mule tape rated at 21, and we go around the hammock. I said I had to take this one down, but I will, if I'm using it, I'll often hook to this quick connect, right? This is a little higher than nipple, but I can also see that this end is considerably higher than that end. Put it down a little bit where I can guess my nipple height part. I'm going to tie my shoelace knot, okay? What I'm looking for is, me personally, my preference, I want my hammock to be running in a flat line pattern. For some people, this is too high, okay? For me, this is the height I like. I get ready to get in, put my weight in, and I'm not going to put my dirty boots in here right now, but I also want to sit in it, get it tight. When I get my hammock in position, I'm going to sit in it, and this is going to pull everything tight and allow me to see when I get out how much sag it's done. Now, I can't tell you why I chose this height. I've been doing hammocks. Well, my first survival trip was in 1973. We used hammocks then, and I had done hammocks before that. The net type with the sticks. If you look back in my videos, you'll see where I do show those. I still use those from time to time. Still like them. Except they're hell on belt loops. Okay, so here's the hammock. This, by the way, is a hammock you can get at Walmart for 25 bucks. For stealth camping, it might look like not the best because this blue is going to be really visible in the woods. So I'm going to hop out of here, and where it was tight, I could pull it in a couple of inches. This hasn't sagged enough to be out of my comfort level, so I would go ahead and set it up like it is. I've seen people who can't effectively get in a hammock at any height. So we're going to reposition the hammock a little bit for showing you how to do it if you're not as experienced in hammock.